Duet Night Abyss made its strong entrance with bold statements and big promises, as well as a vast world ready for us to explore. As a CBT player getting to know its numerous characters, weapons, accessories, pets, and content from the start, here's what I would do if I started Duet Night Abyss now. As you progress through levels, you will notice that you will get to unlock many stuff, and the main ones are going to be character, weapon, and Demon Wedges secret letters. This will help you not only get the characters you like more, but also farm for the right weapons and accessories to build your team as best as you can later. Plus, on specific trial rank intervals, you get a boost in your overall stats like Silt and HP, as well as some characters and weapons for free, all useful to tackle the game's content. Thus, enjoying the story first, as it is really well made too, is better to be the first step you take into the game, as it also gives tons of XP, enough to get you to level 40 just by completing it. And the best part, you don't need many characters as well, one or two just for an extra help from a support are more than enough to tackle the story's content. An additional tip for faster story progression is to level up Rebecca and or Veronica, especially Rebecca since we will need her later down the road, as these two are not only characters we get for free, but also quite strong for tackling both bosses and hordes of enemies. As you progress through the story, you will unlock the Day Planner feature as well. This is divided into two equally useful sections: Memo, the dailies, and the beginner's guide or progressions tasks as I call them. Dailies are very easy tasks which reset, you guessed it, daily, granting you great rewards like secret letter clues to unlock the character you want. With the added daily task of completing a main quest which gets you to full points immediately, you actually don't even need to do much too. As for the progression tasks, these are also tasks that are not locked behind time, and as you complete them, you get to receive handsome rewards like XP materials and once again, secret letter clues. You will notice that as you progress through the game, you'll be getting tons of them. Now, since we talked a little bit about secret letter clues, it's crucial to understand that these are the most useful currency you have in the game. They are used to purchase any character, weapon, and Demon Wedge secret letter that's available in the shop, and these in turn can be used before entering a covered commission to farm for whatever it is that you lack or want. The idea is that you enter a covered commission that suits you from the available ones as they are resetting daily, and use a secret letter you have before entering. Consume it once you win the commission and receive one of the 3 items appearing at random at the end of the run. Everything is based on probabilities, and the characters, weapons, Demon Wedges have the lower ones, so getting everything you need might require a lot of secret letter clues. Therefore, because of how this system and the trial ranks are built, it's better to keep every clue you earn till you wrap up the story, so you can have full access to all the characters, weapons, and Demon Wedges available, so you can choose to farm for anything you will be missing from your roster. Moving on to some other optimizations you can do throughout your story progression, I would advise you not to invest heavily on only 1 or 2 impressions. Impressions are the kind of traits you have in the game depending on some of the choices you take through dialogues in the main story and side quests, which are split into benefit, chaos, empathy, wisdom, and morality. These 5 traits help in numerous ways. First off, the amount you have in a trait amplifies the corresponding dices you roll for a check on that attribute by the same amount. This gives way to several important things, like unlocking new side quests to get XP and rewards, as well as receiving some useful items like secret letter clues or ascension materials in the impression shop if you roll for what you're asked for in the corresponding attribute. Hence, it's important to try and keep a healthy balance in impressions and not just take the path of evil to see funny dialogues and then I'm having 5 wisdom and 263 chaos. Though I admit that it's not bad to do so if you're having fun, of course, as that's what I end up doing if you have watched my live streams. While you traverse through the open world, you will also encounter Geniemons, specifically after you do the special side quest with Travel. These are little monsters accompanying the active character, one at a time, which amplify their stats, grant passive effects, as well as grant an active skill for some added bonuses or damage, or even both. Aside from the active ones, inactive Geniemons also exist, and these only come with traits, passive stat boosts in random rarities, which can be leveled up to increase in value. So, inactive Geniemons are used as fodder for the active ones to get the stat boosts you want and thus grant your character that effect in return. Geniemons are found out in the wild as random rarities, with the highest and greatest but also most elusive ones being gold. Since you need to feed a Geniemon to tame it and bend it to your will, which falls down into luck and the rarity of the food you give it, you wouldn't want to miss an amazing gold Geniemon just because you had some expired treats in your inventory. Hence, I would suggest you grab some of those purple treats found in the forge, so you can also have the best treats one can find in Atlasia, and at the very least, increase the probability of a Geniemon deciding to follow you. Not that some will still decide to be divas. It's a pretty straightforward recipe with easy to find items, so that minor investment in time can actually bring great results to your taming adventures. Since we're on the topic of forging, we are also provided with a few options when it comes to survivability items. After forging is unlocked, you can easily craft potions, sanity potions, and even ammo packages, which can be equipped to your tactical backpack and be carried throughout most of your adventures, and thus be used when push comes to shove. Even though it seems like a small optimization step, it can actually help you squeeze out some damage if you just run out of ammo, or give you that extra sanity you needed to perform a few more skills to take out a difficult enemy from a distance. Later down the road and near the end of the first act in Nocturnal chapter, you will unlock Nocturnal Echoes, the weekly challenges in this game. These grant some great rewards if you beat them, like skill upgrade materials and secret letters for specific characters and weapons. The good thing about those is that the first time you clear them, you get the rewards for free, which means that you don't get to use any of your weekly resets to get them. This means that you can just take out the bosses every time you unlock a new level cap with the character or characters you have built to get those rewards while tackling the main story. Aside from that, a further optimization you could do is use up your weekly limits to farm any boss you want the secret letters or skill upgrade materials from. This will give you the opportunity to have some useful materials for upgrading your characters or farming for others even before you reach the end game. Another useful tip that inevitably helps your endgame experience is not to waste time and effort on Demon Wedges early on. Demon Wedges is the main accessory system of the game, and they are used in your character and all of your weapons. The good thing is that they can be shared too, so you can farm the ones you want in general first, for example, the Demon Wedges that can be paired in most weapons or most of your active characters, and the specific ones you want to improve a specific character's damage later. Plus, each one comes with specific stats, so you know what you're getting up front and there's no luck or probability hidden behind them. As you advance your trial rank, you get to unlock many secret letters for some amazing Demon Wedges as well, and you can use however many secret letter clues you want to get the ones that best suit the characters you have or grind for. Early Demon Wedges get outgrown really fast and don't have to offer much on your characters later on, so there's no reason to waste much time or materials on them. The kind of Demon Wedges that's best to keep an eye on are the ones that grant you sanity during battle. These are usually not only universal Demon Wedges, but actually really useful for some characters in specific. Sanity is the mana pool every character has, which is used to perform their skills, and you'll find many occasions where you will have low sanity during a fierce battle, so it's really useful to have some kind of sanity regeneration effect in place to be able to push more damage. A little trick to fasten your endgame progression on top of that all is to use Rebecca as a support to farm both XP for your active character, for instance a new one you just got through sweat and tears, and farm those new Demon Wedges or weapons you have purchased from the shop in what seems practically like an auto battle. You just sit back and let Rebecca's Medusas, her summons, handle all the heavy lifting for you, granted you have upgraded her a lot. And what's more, by getting many different Demon Wedges and upgrading them, you will also get many secret letter clues as a reward, which can be used again to farm anything else you might be missing. Finally, when it comes to the gacha system, the only one Duet Night Abyss has is in its cosmetics. Cosmetics come in many different parts, like accessories for a character's head or a weapon's body. This can be either bought directly with real money or be pulled from the skin banners we have available, with some of the free pulls we get, or again buying pulls with money. There's two banners, the premium and the standard one. The premium banner offers a skin for a premium character, like Psyche, consuming the premium pulls to get it, and the starter banner offers skins for different characters and weapons, in this case Rebecca and Truffle and their corresponding weapon skins, and these consume some standard pulling currency that's still not found unless purchased with real money or given for free. What you need to be careful of, especially in the premium skin banner, is that the guarantee is on 90 pulls, and when the banner disappears or a new one appears, in the case of the standard banner, your pity doesn't carry over to it. In case you want the skin, it's better to actually go for the 90 pulls if you can and get that specific skin you want before the banner disappears, or else you'll just lose all your currency for nothing. The good thing in the premium banner, though, is that no matter which one of the golden items you get, you're guaranteed to have the skin, as you will either win the skin itself or enough premium currency to trade for it in the shop. The best pull in my opinion of the premium skin banner is actually the 50 iridescent prisms we can get, as you can get the skin you want for 25 prisms and use the remaining ones for some extra premium accessories or emote. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the standard skin banner, as the golden items are either weapon skins or character skins, so you're not technically guaranteed to get the exact skin you're aiming for. So, an advice I'd give you for the standard skin banner is to actually be patient with your bad luck and write as a feedback on the dev team to put the actual skins in the shop for us to be able to purchase them with loosened prisms we get from pulling in the skin banners. These are some useful tips I have gathered so far for the game as a CBT player. I know Duet Night Abyss has many elements woven into its gameplay, so I will release more guides in the near future, starting with a complete combat guide to help all of you learn the basics and gain some useful tips to become stronger. So hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more. And of course, if I uncover any more useful tips or tricks throughout the game's progression, I'll be sure to reveal those in a separate video, so you wouldn't want to miss those out.